Good evening, everyone. It is once again Ted the Speedlearner, and this is a special video tonight. You say, why is it so special? I have been on YouTube now for exactly 15 years. That's right, in March of 2009, I started my YouTube channel, and that is why I'm wearing the hat right now. But you have to keep in mind that right now it is roughly 65 degrees outside, which of course makes my bedroom kind of warm because we've got it better insulated than we've ever had it before. So this hat is getting a little hot. But before I take it off, you're probably sitting there going, why is it a little dusty? Well, it was a lot more dusty before I went on the air, but I'm going to explain why it's a little dusty. You would think, I would get on the air, I'd have a bunch of balloons, we'd have all kinds of graphics, you name it. Now is not the time to celebrate. Wait a minute, you've been on YouTube now for 15 years. Why aren't you celebrating? Because my audience, not all of it, but there are certain sections of my audience who aren't learning what I need them to learn. And I'm going to try to fix that tonight. Okay? But let me go ahead and take this hat off. See, why? Why is the hat a little dusty? Because YouTube itself has changed. Okay? When I started this back in 2009, you could put virtually anything you wanted on YouTube. That's not the case today. There are certain things you cannot put on YouTube anymore. And if you do, say goodbye to your channel. That's not a good thing. Okay? What we have here in YouTube land is it's comparable to Disney World. Keep them happy and everything will be fine. Well, in a way I am going to keep you happy, but not in the way they want me to keep you happy. There's a big difference. Okay? So, as you can see, that's why I kept the hat a little bit. Well, hello there, Crazy Josh Gravy. Glad you're here. This isn't going to be an extremely long live stream, and yes, I am doing a live stream right now, so if you're watching this 15th anniversary video, yes, I'm doing a live stream. That wasn't available to me back 15 years ago. 15 years ago, I videotaped these like 15-minute videos, and some of them not even that long, and that was all I was allowed to put up. So you can tell that YouTube has changed quite a bit. But like I said, YouTube isn't the same thing. Right now, we have a bunch of content creators that are leaving the platform. Will I do the same thing? No, I will not. And I have good reason for it. But there's a lot of others that will leave the platform. It's sad to see them go. But YouTube, like I said, they've just gotten to the point where there's certain content they won't allow on the platform anymore. And more importantly, I'm not just competing with other content creators right now. Well, who are you competing with? I'm not just competing with other YouTube content creators. I'm now competing with TikTok. Do you know how hard that is? A lot of my audience does not have as much attention span as they did 15 years ago. Now, granted, I will give this to you. I had a thought and it's gotten lost now. But anyway, granted, my video resolution, that's the one I would want to say real badly. My video resolution has grown, and on top of that, I can now tape hour-long videos, or even longer than that if I want to, and post them up here. I have a much better internet than I did 15 years ago, and I can record longer videos. So there you go. But the main thing is that, like I said, YouTube has changed. And not only am I competing with TikTok now, but on top of that, they've allowed a lot of artificial intelligent videos on the platform. Now, granted, people have to specify that they're artificially intelligent, but that's not going to stop people from watching them. Just because you know it's artificially intelligent does not mean you're not going to watch it. Of course you are. The thing is, you can watch all this wonderful stuff. Fine, it looks beautiful, it looks great, you're all entertained. Look at your paycheck. Is that getting any bigger? Now, I was at the Labor Day Parade last year, and I fully intend to videotape this year's Labor Day Parade. And there was this guy out there with a megaphone. He says, "We all got you the living wage." Ask yourself this. Do you have the living wage right now? The intelligent people do. Not everybody, though. Why did the intelligent people get the living wage and the others didn't? Well, that's because the intelligent people were able to see opportunities and seize upon them, where the non-intelligent people were not. And that's why you have to start watching my YouTube channel. I'm giving you the ability to seize upon those opportunities that other people will neither see nor will they be able to seize upon. And that's the difference. So if you're talking about a living wage, you're talking about intelligent people getting the living wage, the rest of them get diddly squat. They're going to continue to get poorer and poorer. Not because they can't get any better, because they can, but because they won't get any better. I hear this all the time. Well, I don't have to learn nothing. Okay, hope you enjoy poverty, because it's coming. And it's these people that absolutely refuse to learn another living thing. I got out of high school, I don't need to learn one more thing. Those people will soon be on the breadline. And those people who come to you and say, I ain't learning nothing, when they get on the breadline, have no sympathy for them whatsoever. Those are the ones you don't have sympathy for, because they dismissed education. And yes, I have a door here, I'm kind of moving it, and just ignore me, I'm just, whatever. I see there's a second person on our live stream. Welcome, whoever you are, let us know who you are. Okay, they're gone. They'll be back. But the thing is, like I said, the ones who refuse and literally tell you to your face, you're not going to learn anything, they're going to be on the breadlines and have no sympathy for them, because they're refusing to learn. That's the only ones. Have sympathy for everybody else, but these people, they're arrogant, they're going to go, ha, I know what I'm doing. Okay, there you go. It's just like if you were to tell them, hey, there's a waterfall up ahead, you might not want to go into that thing. They're, I don't care, I'm going to go in. Fine, go to the waterfall. When you fall off, don't expect it to rescue you. That's all I got to say about that. So, why are some of these people poor? Well, I'll tell you why. Okay? Like I said, one, they're counting on the living wage. And like I said, the intelligent people will get it, the rest of them won't. But let me tell you what also happened. In Illinois, minimum wage now is $15 an hour. You say, oh, wow, that's so cool. Not necessarily. Because when you're earning that much money, they put you in a new tax bracket. So now you're going to give not only the U.S. government, but the Illinois state government more of your money. You like that one? And then there's another thing that's come up. It was a Harvard research study, and in this particular video, not in the live stream, but in the video, the accompanying video that'll come out, there'll be a link in the description box about a Harvard research study that stated that people that only have 30 hours a week in line of working, they are much happier. So the companies are slowly adopting this. And when these companies slowly adopt this, of course, my hours went down to 30 hours a week. Well, right now it's 32, but it'll continue to drop. with no hope whatsoever of getting more than 30 hours. Because you see, according to the Harvard study, what they want you to do is they want you to be paid 40 but only work 30. So that means you're working even harder in a 30-hour shift than you were when you're doing a 40-hour shift. So what you've got to do is you've got to find yourself a second income. Now that second income cannot necessarily come from a second job, because your health will start to deteriorate over time as you get older. So you can't count on a second job. How are you going to do it? You've got to get a passive income. This was clearly stated in a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I have a copy of that, and he said get a passive income, and he was absolutely correct. Now the other thing is that a lot of you guys are in credit card debt, house loan debt, car loan debt. One of the first things that my grandpa taught me way back when I was 12, have no debt at all. None. Zip, zero. He taught me that. And there you go. So, that's why this video is not necessarily truly happy. And now you get it. But tonight, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Okay? I'm going to put up a couple of videos that are going to show you exactly how to seize upon these opportunities and get yourself the income you rightfully deserve and you need. I'm here to help you. Hopefully, you'll take advantage of it. Alright. Crazy Josh Cravey says, I love income. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Because tonight, I'm going to show you how to get that income. Okay? And it's not just tonight, but as I continue making these other videos, I'm going to show you how. As a university student, more income is always in short supply. Yep, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So, hold on to your hats, folks, because I'm going to show you. That's what this YouTube channel is here for. I'm going to show you how to get those opportunities. And it's not just tonight, but I'm going to continue doing this. I'm actually going to redo videos that I did 15 years ago because the resolution was too low back then. You've already been seeing this, but you're going to see more of it. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So, hang on to your hats, folks, because there's a couple things I'm going to show you tonight, and then the rest of it I'm going to show you in other videos as time goes on. Keep in mind, my hours have changed as well. This is another thing you did not know. Instead of working all night shifts, now I work part night shifts, part day shifts. Okay? Now they always make sure I have a day off. If I'm working a night shift, I don't have to come in the next day at say 9 o'clock in the morning. So they've made it possible I work a night shift, get a day off, and then I work a day shift. That's plenty sufficient for me. Okay? But the advantage of working these day shifts is I get up, like, say, about 4:30 in the morning. Because the weather's going to get warmer, going out and taking a walk at 6 o'clock in the morning is not the same thing as trying to go out at noon in the summertime. At noon, you might want to wear some sunscreen, and you may want to drink plenty of fluids. At 6 o'clock in the morning, it's not the same situation. You can just go right out and take a nice 20-minute walk. And I'm looking forward to that. So, there you go. But anyway, just wanted to say, I have done this now for 15 years, and I plan to continue doing videos here on this YouTube channel. So, hang in there, folks. I'm going to show you how to survive this economy, and it's going to be one step at a time. Do what I tell you to do, exactly what I tell you to do. Don't stand there and go, you know, oh snap, so glad to see the hat back in action. Thank you very much, Crazy Josh. I have Crazy Josh Gravy on the line. He's one of my wonderful subscribers. So, anyway. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of people saying, have sympathy for us, have sympathy for us. And for most of them, I say yes. The only time I tell you not to have sympathy is for these people who say, hey, I ain't going to learn nothing. fine. You're on your own. It's these belligerent people that just refuse to learn anything. Those are the ones you have no sympathy for. Everybody else, let's help them out. And I will do my best to help them out academically right here on this YouTube channel. I'll continue to provide the education you need to survive an economy like this. So hang in there, folks, because what I'm telling you is very important. All right. I will tell you more in my next video, so I would like for you to watch and stay tuned.